If you watched the Ahsoka show a couple years back, you might recognize this scene. If not, this is the battle on Peridea from that show. I have a hard time recommending this set at $55. Now, what was LEGO thinking with this? With not even a single printed piece and a crap ton of stickers, a buttload of stickers. The minifigures really carry the set. And we'll go over the minifigure choice in a little bit here. We're talking, LEGO is in the habit of every couple of years doing these big gray slabs. They did it from the Kenobi show, and that wasn't well received. That was $50. And in my opinion, if I were to compare these just by looking at them, I would say this one is better, not by much. Let's get into this stuff. Let's dive in. You have 18 stickers to put on this, if I didn't miss any. Now you have some really cool play features. Don't get me wrong, I do love that you can spin and fight all your characters together. And you got 5 minifigures at $5, at $10 a piece, 11 at $55. So they average out about $11 a piece with the 5 minifigures. You have some new prints minifigures. We got Ezra as he appears in the Ahsoka show, and I do think some of these stickers do come out really great. The grays are just not there. LEGO has a problem with gray stickies. Here's a chance where just maybe gray doing these yellow lines down on clear stickers would have been a little bit of a better choice. Sometimes clear stickers just are not that great, but I think here it was going to be. Now they were kind of difficult, especially on the tile curve pieces. They were kind of difficult to place. You do have some really great detail on this, but it's nothing more than a playable diorama, really. At the end of the day, there's really not too much. You can place a figure here on this little mechanism and cause them to jump. Whether you're gonna bring in that Imperial Star Destroyer, even though it's not an Ahsoka series one that came out last summer, and you can get it to bounce, and you can fire them. They really, although that doesn't really work, they gotta, and you just press a button and they fly like so. You can turn the mini to a large disc, but it doesn't have an actual mechanism. And the actual mechanism for all of these connecting together is actually pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, this is a decent looking set. I just don't know, and I'm gonna keep it on the price, I just don't know that I would pay $50, $40. I think at most it's a $35 set. Even with the great printing on the minifigures, even the good looking minifigures, getting Thrawn again, Ezra, some couple new minifigures. But you got 2 dials here, and you move the extra turntables as well. That's it. That's really all the features of this. There's nothing more to go over. You got the back of the pillars. They look pretty cool, and then you can angle down. They look pretty good. I don't know, $55. Maybe this should have been a full circle stone piece and twice as big. I don't know how I would improve this to justify $55. But if this isn't selling as well as I think that it's not, or that we think, because I haven't heard anyone talk about this since it's released last August, because it really isn't that great of a set. It's a value pack for your minifigures. I think the Stormtrooper should have been a Captain Enoch over the Zombie Stormtrooper. Really cool that we're getting a Zombie Stormtrooper. We are getting more of them in a battle pack, rumored this next August or June. I can't remember. Sometime this summer, particularly that I'm super excited for to add to this. But other than that, this is just not a great set. The minifigures in it are pretty excellent though, for the most part. We're going to start off, you've seen Ahsoka before, but this is Ahsoka the White. She's the same Ahsoka series Ahsoka, instead of just being in an all gray, she's in a more of a light gray with white. Or she's got the pupilless eyes, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I wish they would bring back those pupils, but overall, she doesn't look bad. Her arm printing is pretty detailed. I do really like what they've done with her back printing. It's good. Even the white arms came out really well, which doesn't always happen. Of course, if it was white arms with her orange printing over it, it would have had some bleed through there. But she has the white lightsabers, double face printing, and she just is really heavily detailed. And next we have Morgan Elsbeth. I like the use of the Ninjago sword in trans green. I think that works for her little energy sword. And she's got the dark Night Sister magic on her face now, and she has 2 faces, a regular face and an angry face, or stern face. do like her little robes. She's the only one without leg printing though, I think. Well, I guess Thrawn does really. Alright, she's one of a couple that doesn't have leg printing, but I don't think that she needed it. Now, the dress piece that she came with originally was, I think, is a better choice, but this isn't a bad figure. I do like that I have it. Her hairpiece is very unique. I'm not sure of a time when that's been used before. I don't know if it's new or not, but it's very accurate to the figure. Next, we come in with our zombified, our Night Trooper. It has the red Night, I think it's Night Sister magic holding it together. You got different dirt and cracks all over, like these, and LEGO did a really great job at printing these. Now, I may not be the biggest fan of these oversized Family Guy helmets, but I still think it looks pretty good. Underneath is a zombie head for this undead stormtrooper, which I think is pretty cool. It's a very unique take, and I'm glad that LEGO did it. Having zombie stormtroopers is a very good thing. Coming in next, we have Ezra, and again, he's got the pupilless eyes, so I don't really love that. And they just, the way with his blue and the glint in them, they just look like he's blind. He's Kanan after he got blinded. That's just how he looks. And I don't particularly love it. I do like the overall look though. Everything else of him, he's got the chainmail underneath his robes. He's got some leg printing there. He looks really good. I really do like how this Ezra came out for the most part, other than that head print. And last but certainly not least, we have Thrawn is back. Now you don't have to drop $200 to get Thrawn. You can drop $55 or just buy the minifigure by himself for, I don't know what he goes for. Hopefully it's not more than $10 or $11, but probably $15. But he's got the dual mode legs, which look really good. Could have used an epaulette piece in between, but honestly not bad. And he's the live action version of Thrawn, so a little bit lighter blue than he was in Rebels, but he looks really good. He's got the Grand Admiral insignia, which they got right. They didn't get the code cylinders correct on this one. I don't know if those details really mattered at the end of the day. We still got Thrawn. I didn't get the original one, but I did get a custom one from Brick Love a while back. And this one looks very good, very close to that. He's got the black hair, which is accurate to the show. Dual molding, like I said, which just ties the figure in really nicely. But that's it for this video. There's not too much more I can say. But if you find like a 50% clearance, I'd say pull the plug on this or buy the minifigure separately. Otherwise, this set just really isn't worth the price tag. It's a great looking set, don't get me wrong. I think it looks great, but for what LEGO is charging for it, I don't think that it's a justified price. But let me know what you think. Is this price something, is the price on the set not bothering to you and you're gonna pick it up anyway? Or are you waiting for a sale? Let me know right down in the comments. Don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already for more LEGO reviews just like this. Speaking of which, I got another review right over here.